Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one. Difficult. Let's see how we go. Just a piece of shit that I picked up off the street, as I normally do. Pick up a lot of things off the street, folks. The nerds will inherit the copier world. Yes, they will, folks. Okay. I hate this. User interface can be a pain. I really hate the way photocopiers these days are designed. Really shit. Okay, let's see what we have here. It was a Chiquito bar. Chiquito. I remember those when I was a kid. I remember the advertising that they had on TV for this. I used to love the ad when I was a kid. But then when I was a kid, I really found advertising really fascinating, and now I'm just all grown up and I now hate most ads. I do find advertising really annoying and quite demeaning almost, because it's just all about money and all about doing a song and dance about money, loving money. It just drives me nuts. And I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9 so I can get in touch with my partner Luigi, and so I can get recognised as an artist. And it's really, I just have to keep watching the 6 o'clock news, and I find it really quite infuriating, folks. It's really quite almost demeaning watching the commercials and their bullshit. No, it's seriously, it really is. It's almost offensive. It's really quite annoying to watch all these dumbass commercials all about making money. And it's just all it is. And these people are just so small-minded, and I don't understand why people bother responding to ads. Ads that should be there to inform you about a product, not make it bloody turned into a fucking jiggle, dance, jump around, celebrating the love of money. I hate it, folks. I really do. I really find it so annoying. It's so stupid. It's ridiculous. But that's the way the world has become. And I'm really over it. And I just can't tolerate watching that shit while I'm waiting for my material to appear on the news. And it really is quite demeaning. And I don't have any kind of liking for this kind of shit. I'm not going to give up, folks. I have to keep watching that shit, even if it drives me nuts and I just want to hurl abuse at the television. Sometimes I even get a brief thought, oh, maybe I should throw a shoe at the television, shoe throwing. When you get angry at someone or something, you just want to throw a fucking shoe. And that's what I feel like sometimes watching that crap, that absolutely disgusting advertising crap. I don't have any respect for it. I don't have any fucking respect or reverement for this shit, but I have to watch the news to wait till my stuff goes up. It just feels like it's never going to go to air. That's the thing that I find so frustrating, is this feeling like I've put all this effort into it and I'm not getting anywhere, and I have to still watch the news even though there's no guarantee, seemingly like there's no guarantee that my material is going to make it to the airwaves. And it really is quite difficult to deal with that seemingly possibility. Now I wonder which one I want to use. I think this version's better. But basically, yeah, I just get so over the news and I get so over the ads, all the advertising and shit. And it drives me nuts. It just drives me fucking balmy. Yeah, I've got an IQ. When I had an IQ test, despite the fact that I have a partial intellectual disability, my IQ clocked in at 130, I think it was 137 if I remember correctly. 137 was what I got for my IQ test. So I am a very smart person, and I guess being smart, one of the things that is a problem with being smart is feeling insulted by small-mindedness and finding that small-minded people seem to rule the world, and they just rule it, and even though they totally suck and their products really suck, like the photocopier industry really sucks, the whole fucking lot sucks. It does, it really does, the whole fucking shit. Yeah, it sucks, and I don't feel this fucking advertising accommodates smart people. And I'm disabled as well, so I've got the both. I'm disabled and basically disadvantaged both ways, being both disabled and high functioning. I do believe I had a quarter around my neck and I came out breech. So I had basically a quarter around my neck when I was born, and basically I came out breech. And I also believe I have high functioning autism as well, otherwise known as Asperger's syndrome. So they're both considered disabilities in their own separate right. And basically it's very difficult living in a world that doesn't cater for that, for both of those issues. And that's kind of looking really quite interesting, actually. I don't know if we want the background colour, it just sort of mucks it up a bit. Yeah, I don't know if this one's going to look any good, this demo. Not all demos come out looking good. You don't always get them right, I must say, folks. I do wonder if I'm just going to leave it like that. But yeah, it really is difficult trying to live in a world, an ableist world, you know, where advertising caters for people whose IQ is 90 to 110, which is really narrow, really, that's the kind of people that we have advertising preaching to. And people like myself, we don't respond the same way that they do, like we just see it as absolutely stupid. Although if I just had an intellectual disability and I didn't have the high functioning autism, I probably would like the ads, but the high functioning parts are saying no, this is shit. You know, why should I be insulted like that by this shit? Yeah, it is, it's shit. And unfortunately my low functioning parts of my brain are a problem because I can't work in a normal job, which these normal people can do over and above me. So that's really an insult. The low functioning parts of my brain are like an insult to the high functioning parts. And it's really quite a battle in this world. When the world is, whatever, folks. It just frustrates me, folks, you know. I have to deal with both high functioning and low functioning pieces of cerebral material, you could say, and it's really difficult trying to live in a world where the mid-range between smart and disabled, or smart, well, or whatever, folks. Sometimes you just don't know what to fucking say. I get so frustrated. I just get frustrated with the world. I get frustrated with advertising. I get frustrated with this and that, the average, the money fuckery and all that sort of shit. I just haven't got any patience anymore, folks. Let's see how this has turned out, if it's turned out at all any good. It's come out looking interesting, put it that way. Very minimalist, but interesting. I think we can now call this demo quits.